Hey guys, so welcome back to another amazing Kyle Minger Show video. Today, guys, I'm going to be doing the final and big review for Season 2 of Episode 6 of Loki. So before we continue, what you guys just doing the Kyle Minger Show, doing what I exactly normally do, I just do reviews for, Disney Plus, Netflix, when I go see movies in theaters, and sometimes I do trailer reactions, unboxing videos, gaming videos, theater videos, and all that crazy shit down the comedy show. And sometimes I'll talk about videos, what kind of movies are coming out during the year, or next year, or the next year after that. So just stay subscribed, hit the notification bell so you guys get notified when I do upload on the Minger Show. But yes, so like I said, guys, I'm about to watch episode 6 of Loki. It is a total of 56 minutes. I'm going to see what's going to happen. I know I haven't done this little introduction in a little while. So normally I just watch the episode and then just do my review. But especially when this is going to be a big review for the most awesome show we've seen on Disney Plus in the longest while. And apparently Loki is one of the most watched TV series on Disney Plus. So, for further ado, guys, I'm going to watch it, and then after that, I'm going to give all my big, honest review, thoughts on episode 6 of Loki, and then we'll discuss a lot more about it a little bit after. So, I'll see you guys a little soon. Hello and greetings, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome back to another part of the video. So, I have officially finished with episode 6, season 2 of Loki. Now, here's the funny part. When I first started watching the episode, after it was over, I was bringing back the page of the Loki thing on Disney Plus, and I realized that episode 1 of season 1 and the episode 6 of season 2 have the same title name, Glorious Purpose. And it's funny because near the end of at the very end of the episode, we almost near the end. It's kind of cool that Loki was able to control his time slipping, right? So he's able to control the time and pause time and go rewind time, go forward in time. So he's able to like bump between the timeline a little bit of the TVA. So basically, when he goes back to that one certain time period where Loki, when Mobius was interrogating Loki in that little room in the first season where he was telling him what was his purpose in life, becoming like he wanted to be a ruler, he wanted to be the king of Asgard. So he went to that specific time period in episode 6, and he told Mobius to stop, and then he was asking Mobius a couple of questions, and Mobius started telling Loki about this glorious purpose in life, what happened between this group of the group of hunters that went to this one branch to take out these two boys fighting on a dock, and one of them was supposed to get pruned, but one of the partners didn't want to prune. But it was making branches to other timelines. But the guy's partner decided to go in there and prune the boy, and he said it was just their glorious purpose to do that, because if they haven't done that, then the more branches would have branched out. So it was kind of cool that he said glorious purpose during that little meeting with him and Mobius when he went back to that time period. It was kind of cool. But yeah, either way, guys, the entire episode was just truly fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I just love the fact Loki was able to control his power, his newfound powers of pausing time, rewinding time, going back to the reactor room, trying to find a better way to fix the temporal lobe, trying not to explode. So there was many attempts for him trying to help Timely to fix the problem, but every time they try to fix the temporal scale thing. So it's when the scale when it shoots up to the heart of the TVA, it'll scale out the rings bigger and it'll fix the branches. But due to the scaling of the device that they made, to how much scaling they would put into it, it's not gonna fix it because of the fail safe. Because of the fail safe of the heart of the TVA will fail in any way it want in any way it can because it's not going to fix it. So the only way that Loki can actually fix the problem is by going to He Remains himself and talk to him on why this is going on. And so he goes back to the moment before Sylvie kills He Remains, and then He Remains figures out that he's able to control his time slipping. So it was kind of cool. Loki and He Remains were having a discussion in his office before, and then he was actually able to use that device to pause Sylvie from killing him. So I was like, oh, so you're actually able to stop her from killing you. Why couldn't you just do that in the first place? But then he realized that yeah, I know you're have the ability to rewind and pause, and he was able to figure out how to pause time right there by stopping Sylvie from killing him. So now he knows how to control it all. So it was kind of cool how he was talking to him, and it's like there's no way of fixing the temporal lobe, and we can't fix the scaling on it, can we? He's like, nope. And he says like no, in any situation or any design you do the scaling for the device, it's still gonna fail miserably, and the TVA is gonna explode anyway or anyhow you try to fix it because of the failsafe. So in any words, Loki had no choice than to let Sylvie do her thing and kill him, and well, kind of a thing, kind of like that. And so he went back to the reactor, and he did something so savage that something changed his appearance. Now, I've been hearing a lot of people for the last day since yesterday when people are making videos. This is where things get interesting. People are calling Loki the god of stories because how he went inside the reactor. He didn't turn into spaghetti when he was trying to walk towards the part of the TVA. His clothes was starting to rip. They're starting to dissolve, but his clothes start to change more darker green, and then you see this like band form around his head with horn, kind of like veined horns coming out from the band. I was just like, why his clothes is changing? I was like, what's going on? And so he's walking forward, and then he uses his powers to stretch everything out, and it exploded the heart of the TVA, and he was able to create all these green strands of like ropes, and he was able to grab one and use his powers to turn it green, and does the same thing with another one, and he was able to grab more and more and more, and then he starts walking forward. He looks back, and he knows exactly what he has to do in order to save the TVA. So he makes this portal or some sorts. I have no idea for sure. He walks through, and then he's able to walk through these imaginary stairs, and he's going up to this like some sort of like chair looking thing that's broken, and it kind of looks like the room that He Remains was sitting on the chair where it showed, because in the background it showed that circless window. Well, if you look, there's a like half broken circle on the ground, and it's dissolving backwards. And there's all these gold looking like veins going towards the chair, making it all golden. And he has all these like strands of things he's carrying behind him, and his cape is turning into strands of I don't know what it is, but he turns around, he goes like this, and then he decides to sit down, and then the entire chair like glows slightly more yellowish golden, and then he was able to go, and then a big flash happens, and then we see this like big looking like round green looking sphere, and then the camera pans around until it looks like a freaking base of a tree, and then we look up and we see all these branches. We see these branches. We see some glowing spots, and it looks like a big giant tree. And I heard from a lot of people it's called the Cerberus or Cebrus tree or something like that. So basically, it's like a branched Cerberus tree. And to me, when I was looking at it, it looks like the tree. And apparently, in Norse mythology, it's actually a tree of something of life. So, meaning the tree of life branch, the TV branch of whatever Cerberus tree, meaning in Norse mythology, the tree of life. So that's what it looks like, and that's how Loki's able to control the branches, so he's keeping everything together. And my God, the tree looks freaking amazing. Holy cow. I think I'm going to try to do that as my thumbnail for you guys a little later, hopefully. And it looks totally fantastic. It's like, holy damn, guys. Oh, it looks so good. I think by far, this is one of my best Marvel TV shows I've watched ever. I mean, don't get me wrong, Secret Invasion was good, Miss Marvel was okay, but the other two Marvel TV shows they've done in the last year or two hasn't been the greatest. But I gotta say, Loki is by far my favorite Marvel TV show they've ever done. I mean, yeah, there's there's Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was okay, but all the other TV shows they've done are kind of like but this Loki by far my favorite TV show on Disney Plus. I think I'm gonna rewatch this again soon and maybe figure out some more theories and more in the future videos on my channel. So stay tuned for those. And I gotta say, very well done, Marvel. You guys have done an amazing job creating an awesome show. Then also there's gonna be that new movie, the Marvels coming out this weekend. So Weston and I probably will go see it if he's interested in going to see it or not. Then a lot of people are saying that the movie's not gonna be too great to see, but that's just what everyone's been saying about what's with Marvel's movies lately. But if Marvel can stick to what they've done with Loki with more previous movies in the future, then they can bring back all their money they've lost over the last couple of years and try to grow that excitement for a lot of people from what they did with Loki. This is what they need to do. This is what we did for Loki. So we need to get this excitement for our future other present projects for Marvel, like for shows and movies, and we need to get that excitement up. We need to change a little more details and make sure we get the fans excited to go see the movie instead of downright not liking it, not liking the movie or not liking the show, how bad it is. So either way, the rating for the show, I gotta give it a spot on 5 out of 5. I really truly enjoyed it. It was great. And I really love the outfit that Loki was wearing. I thought it was very, very interesting. And at the very end, we got to see Mobius look at the house where he figures out he had kids, and he's unsure if he wants to go back onto the timeline and actually spend time with his family. He's still unsure about it, and then we see OB create a new TVA second edition handbook. So he's handing out all those to everyone in the TVA. So it's kind of interesting he did that. Nothing else particularly has happened, but Sylvie mentioned to Mobius that she's going to try to go back to one point in the timeline so she can help herself relax. And not only that, Mobius is missing Loki, and he's unsure when he's going to see him again. And yeah, so a lot of things were happening. And Miss Minutes is back, and at the TVA, she's all better. She doesn't have this murderous content anymore. She's actually, I think she's probably now loyal to Loki. So now she's having like turns of him. I think I probably think so. And then we saw Renslayer into the wasteland of where Loki got into in the first season when he got pruned, and met the other variants of Loki's. So when she woke up in the wasteland where everything gets thrown there, she came across that purple looking cloud looking thing or whatever. I think she gets eaten. So yeah, and then after that, it shows Loki again at the tree. You see a big face shot of Loki. He smiles, he grins a little bit, and then the show ends. So yeah, I gotta say I love the show. It's great. I've been hearing from rumors from a lot of reviewers, like especially Soups from TikTok. There's a tweet from Marvel saying it's unlikely they will be doing a season 3 of Loki because how they ended the show. So I kind of think I kind of feel the same way. I think there's no way that they can probably figure out another good situation or story how they can make another season for Loki. So this means how how does this tie in with the actual MCU timeline? So since now Loki's a god of stories, and now he's gonna be staying at the TVA, is there another Loki variant that got launched into the actual timeline where where the Avengers face against Loki in the first movie because that's where it took place in the beginning of the first Loki show. So who took Loki's place during that time period? Because at the very end of the Avengers movie, we saw Loki get captured by Thor, and they go to Asgard. So we need to start thinking like, is that the Loki that we know from the Loki TV show, or is that another variant of Loki? We gotta figure this one out in the near future. So that means that's all I gotta say for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and another TV show just got premiered on Disney Plus, The Santa Clauses Season 2. So I'm going to start watching those episodes, and then I'm going to do a review for that, because I did the review for the first season last year. So stay tuned for my review for that, guys. I'm going to be watching it very soon. Now I'm going to give all my big honest opinions about that. And then after that, the Marvels movie reviews could be coming up soon. I'm going to talk to Wes soon about it, so we can see if we can do a review for that for you guys. And yeah, just stay subscribed, hit the notification bell so you guys get notified when I do uploads on the Kyle Minger Show. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.